We're kind of cutting through, but we're adding this extra value, which a lot of these billboard companies don't do.
Because when you do things with passion from the heart, and when you have God as your foundation, there's no way we can lose.
And that's why I think it's really funny when they say they want to protect the clients. How are you protecting them? You're actually holding them back.
It's more like they are.
You're holding the client back from being able to receive all these extra things that are going to keep their brand going. Is that protection? Everyone's a client.
Everyone needs a billboard.
Everybody.
I do have to say, it was a quantity season for Will. He got rid of the quantity, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Like, go back to the Bible, Eve came out of his rib, and he already had a garden. Work on your garden, and then you can have something to give to Eve. But a lot of us, we don't got a garden.
There's no garden.
I don't have a garden. There's no garden.
There's no garden.
I said, I don't want an Eve. I want a Trinity. That's what I want. I wanted to jump off the walls and fight for me. Tell us.
Because I know the direction that I'm going in.
Yeah.
God has already given me the vision.
Yeah.
So I know where I'm going. So when you know when you're going somewhere, you're going directly there, and you're not going to waste what?
Time. Welcome to episode 2. We're at Surge the Scourge's studio, V-Liz Media. We're doing what we do with the illustrious Mama D and Jenlebrity. Guys, what's been going on? I know there's a lot of new billboard communications. I mean, Mama D's been literally furnishing billboards. There's talks of apps. There's talks of new spacings with you and new partnerships. I mean, I'm in the chat, so you know what I mean. I've been in my own universe trying to get like bigger sales because I was told I need to focus on that, and not celebrities. So.
I just love how Will always makes it all about him. But, you know, again, he did ask us a question, what is going on behind the scenes right now with Billboards Inc. and what is new? You know what? I really have to say right now in the last 6 to 8 weeks, the one billboard that really holds to my heart, which I already know you know which billboard I'm going to be talking about campaign. So, Jenny, please take the mic.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Exodus Cry.
Oh, yes. So we did do a campaign for Exodus Cry, which is a sex trafficking awareness foundation. We also attended the event at the Ritz-Carlton.
Oh, my God.
We had the campaign running through Coachella, which was
Shout
amazing.
out Coachella.
Yeah. And
that was an experience.
Yes, that was an experience. And then we should also be running some campaigns for them in Las Vegas for their screening. So it's going to be amazing.
It really is going to be amazing. And by the way, I'm going to go back to what you had mentioned. And thank you so much, Will, by the way, of mentioning the Dana Point amazing event that Exodus Cry did put on. It was definitely an amazing gala. Jen and I were able to attend. We were guests there. We sat at an amazing table. I know there were people who sat with us who made an impression on myself and Jen, one in particularly because I know you do remember them sharing their backstory about helping, you know, people in the community of human trafficking. Do you remember those people that we had spoke to, the gentleman at our table, with what they did and contributed back in community with the furniture? Do you remember their story as far as sharing with us? Do you
remember the gentleman that had shared the story about being, you think he was a police officer.
That is
was
correct.
actually out on the railroad and was actually saving kids and women and really like hands-on with it.
Mm-hmm.
And just listening to his story I've never talked to somebody that was like on the front line like that before, which was really amazing.
Was very amazing. And that's what brings us into the whole fact of even the Met Gala. The Met Gala did bring attention to a lot of the past trafficking stories that involved big dignitaries, you know, in the media and the news. I try not to go there politically, but right now it really is a huge engagement of community right now, supporting the whole fact of the human trafficking awareness and the trafficking awareness that does go on worldwide.
And Deanna, don't you have something streaming on, I believe, a platform called Radiate TV that's to deal with this exact thing? Tell us a little bit about what that is and what's going on with that as well.
Well, I'm really excited to announce the product. The actual short film will be obviously getting some amazing demographic of distribution as well as on Tubi. So it's going to be now available on Tubi, Radiate TV, Apple, and also on Amazon Prime. So it's out there. It's doing what it needs to do. And that's why I created the shirt, was to put human trafficking awareness out there.
I really love how you and Jen in particular always champion great causes. And I feel like that's a big foundation of Billboards Inc. I know before I wasn't as apt with the foundations, but it's really something that people really enjoy, a lot of our clients, which leads me to the next thing. We really are evolving into a real billboard boutique agency, which is super amazing, and clients winning ROI. How important is it for ROI and retention and actual real numbers for people? Because that's been a big thing to a lot of people lately in the past, I feel like, couple of months. What is the ROI? What makes us different as a brand?
Oh, wow. What makes us different? I think everything right now is making us different. I mean, Jenlebrity right now has her hands in on a few foundations that I know she's going to be collaborating with and putting billboards out for their cause. Can you talk about these different organizations that you get involved with as well?
I don't think I'm going to talk about them right now, but
Keeping it a
She's a little
secret.
but I will definitely, once the ink is dry, like Mama D taught me. No, yeah. Once the ball gets rolling, I think I'll be more excited to talk about things. But no, I feel like the foundations are such an important part of the foundation of Billboards Inc. And I know that I can rewind back to one of our very first billboards that we did. We had Orangewood Children's Home on it. And I always go back to this story. I was in Orangewood Children's Home, and it meant a lot to me when we were able to do that. So for us to circle back and be able to incorporate all of these foundations is, for me, it's really impactful, because I actually wished for these things to happen, and now they actually are happening. And it's just really awesome, because we're not only touching foundations here, say in California, it's nationwide. So we're really impacting the nation, and it's so cool. Like you always say, we are billboards with a purpose, and it means a lot. It really does. And I know the foundations are just like, wow, this is amazing.
One of the things I love about, besides the foundations, and Mama D was just talking about this, is community. And we want to shout out the community right now from some of our amazing billboards. Cali, shout out Cali Beverage. They've been some amazing people. Obviously,
Yeah.
Exodus Cry. Kendra Erica. I mean, oh my God. The singer. I mean, James Bond, right? Vegas. Gigi Knox, amazing mom, amazing entrepreneur, has a ton of things coming out, even on streaming platforms. Giselle, awesome singer as well. She just had a single, drop as well. Celeste, she is just rocking and rolling. I think she's done almost every single stop almost this whole time.
She has like her clothing line.
Yeah, she has a whole
She's hitting foundations. Yeah, she's definitely out there.
He has a new single out called "Love Me When I'm Broke," and I mean, it's amazing.
Oh my God. Did you just say and look at her reaction?
Yes.
Is there something you need to share with us in reference to?
So weird.
These are
He
my
needs
notes.
to be
These are
loved
my
when he's
notes.
broke. That's
These are my notes.
Did you just, his last song was what?
Love me when I'm broke.
love him when he's broke?
I'm sorry, but I don't love men when they're broke.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I do. I do. It sucks.
I love men who are rich in spirit. Woo-hoo.
Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere. Anyways, Sonnet. Oh my God. Sonnet. Oh my God, you guys. She is doing so much. She did the first magazine with KR Media.
Yeah.
And Courtney, and she's going to do the next podcast with us as well. I mean, her title of her book is The Dark Lost in the Light. And I think that speaks to what's happening right now in the world. There's a lot of dark things happening. You know what I mean? And us coming together in good energy is always amazing. I want to get into something that
Uh-oh.
What? What are you getting into?
Can we get some jazz music here?
I want to get into something. How difficult is it? Because billboard companies are changing, right?
Oh boy.
How is the difficulty has it been with collaborating and working with said billboard companies?
I think what's happening is Billboards Inc. has created something that's absolutely different. and it's creating a lot of tension. It's creating a lot of questions. It's creating a lot of AORs. It's creating a lot of
Preemptables.
Drama.
Drama for your mama. It's creating it's like it has really stirred up the billboard industry, but in a good way. And so I think it's really awesome. We're kind of cutting through, but we're adding this extra value, which a lot of these billboard companies don't do. So we stand out. And not only do we stand out because of the business, we stand out because we have a show too. So
We're interrupting people. We are interrupting.
But in a positive, good way, because we add all this value on top of just the billboard. And again, that's why we start off saying we're not just a billboard. And we add a lot of value. So I think these billion-dollar companies are feeling very uncomfortable.
Did she just say uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Check out the show about that. Segue. Mama D, you always are talking about cutting out the middleman. I know you can't talk about everything, but she has been.
Start bringing up the middleman. Do we have to talk about the middleman right now?
Oh my God.
Mama D and the middleman is not what we need to talk about.
The middleman and her have been dating for a while.
No, it's no short man, guys. No pun intended.
My
Sorry.
He has height.
The
middleman has height.
Sorry, hashtag size does matter. It does. I mean, that's my hashtag for the season. I'm going to stick to it. So
nothing on that. Mom's the word with the cutting out the middleman. Is there anything that you can say?
Well, right now in business, because both of you guys know I'm very business oriented. And when it comes to anything that I put my mind to, again, with the skill set of what I have with my background of being a realtor and being in real estate for 22 plus years, I've realized that no matter what, there's always going to be a competitor or there's going to be competition. So with that said and done, there now drives a market of maintenance of being able not only to give back to your consumer, but also being fair with the consumer. And right now with the billboard industry, it has so exploded to a point where now it's all about the supply and demand. Right now, there's a lot of supply and not enough demand. So what does that create and generate in the field of real estate now coming to billboards? They're now raising the prices on billboard spaces, which again, with the consumer, which we more are a boutique billboard, company, we again have become now caught in a sense where we have no choice but to swerve in a direction to give the consumer what they want, but most of all, what they need. What they need to be able to establish business and generate business in the billboard spaces. So when I say out loud that we are interrupting the billboard industry, we absolutely are. But we want to continue to do exactly with what we do. And that is the billboards with purpose and for purpose, but be purposeful for the fact that we are giving the consumer exactly what it is that they deserve. And that is the return of interest and investment. So we are just trying to bring a balance to the billboard community. And with that said and done, there's nothing that's going to change with what we give back in value. And that's where it does come from a very different space, and it does come from the heart. Because when you do things with passion from the heart, and when you have God as your foundation, there's no way we can lose. So
speaking of that,
billboard companies, Billboards Inc is here to stay.
Yeah, we definitely
We're not going anywhere.
We definitely are the Facebook. I feel like, and Instagram before it was cool. I always tell people that. And I think that's what people are starting to see, and they love that. And that's why they love the relationships that we have. They love the family approach. They love the attention to detail, because a lot of these majors, they don't have time. They're not going to send a text from Mama D or Jen. They're not going to get a phone call from Will.
They're not even going to send out a drone or a billboard truck or a press release or a social push
or a podcast.
None of it. They're not going to bring them onto your podcast or have product placement in a show, or they're not going to do any of that. They're literally, and that's why I think it's really funny when they say they want to protect the clients. How are you protecting them? You're actually holding them back.
It's more like they are.
You're holding the client back from being able to receive all these extra things that are going to keep their brand going. Is that protection? Sounds like you're trying to control the marketplace.
What's gatekeeping? And I think that
exactly.
that happens in a lot of industries. And I think instead, I know I sound like Mama D right now. It's probably because I'm in DC. it's because like people don't want to. They want to compete and not compliment.
Yep.
Where we all can win. Where there's enough for
And
us
the thing
all
is,
to
these
succeed.
companies are still winning. We still have to work with them.
They're gonna get the lion's
they're
share.
still winning. So no one's winning and no one's losing. The client ends up winning because they end up receiving all these amazing services. They just don't want to see other people succeed. And that's really all it
Speaking
is.
of other spaces, we're now due to the show. Shout out season 2. We're going to be doing season 2. You all, and we're already
We
in the
are
midst
doing
of it.
season 2.
We're already
Yeah.
we're already in the midst of it. We are going after new demos, right? From before, we're asking for law firms, right? There's some plastic surgeons. There's looking for makeup brands, right? There are book launch campaigns, drink companies, long-term campaign opportunities for individuals. And I feel like this is something Mama D kind of manifested, and you, Jen, for the past couple of years, where it's like we can do more. Quality over quantity. Where I know I was Mr. Quantity. Everyone's
Everyone's a client.
Everyone needs a billboard,
Everybody
you know,
needs a
but-
billboard all
Yes.
the days.
I do have to say it was a quantity season for Will. He got rid of the quantity, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Now it's all about quality.
I love what I like.
I know
In all areas
we're
of
digging
life.
people. We're digging into, and we are. I promise.
I love some art. Speaking of last time,
Change the subject.
See how he changes it super
Yeah, he
quick?
changed- yeah.
Exactly.
you gotta know,
Exactly.
I'm in the
exactly,
driver's seat today, so I can do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of last time, I know something that got a lot of traction on Instagram was my comment about Adam.
Oh.
What-
Adam needs to sit down.
Adam, I'll get you lots of apples, but this season, apple pie. Thank you.
Actually, you know what? Reverse that. Adam does need to stand up, and a lot of these women out here need to sit down because I
do you
feel
mean by
like
that?
there's a lot of women empowerment that's going on, and I'm getting tired.
You're tired.
I need Adam to step up his game, and I need him to take out the garbage, the trash. Help out. That's what I need him to do.
Normal guy stuff. You know what I think so too, and to tag along with that, I feel like a lot of men, and this is no knock to men, we've been spoiled, and so when you've been spoiled, when you've been
about spoiled apples, and I'm still thinking about Adam here. And I'm sorry, I am going to swerve back because Mama D, again, I'm so sorry. I get that. And the chocolate throws and everything. But okay, I'm switching it up. I'm going back.
back,
Sorry,
go
not
back,
sorry.
go back.
Since you brought up Adam,
Yeah.
Oh no.
what happened to Eve?
Where is Eve?
No.
Well,
Actually,
quality over quantity, people.
where's Ashton right here now? Because I'm episode of Punked.
I don't know, but
Actually, it's not Eve. I feel like in a world.
Is it Steve?
No, I feel like in a world.
Oh my gosh, that's another episode, people.
In
Stay tuned.
In a world of Eves, I think you need to find a Trinity, because in the movie The Matrix, Trinity knew that Neo was the one, and she found him at the club. And she's like, oh,
He's still
you're
avoiding
chosen
the
one.
question.
So I need a Trinity
What
instead of an Eve.
happened to Eve?
There we
I
go
am
with
talking over you because you're avoiding the question. What happened to Eve?
he wanted to say that quote for a really long time, and I don't know why, but he got it out.
I got it
so
out,
I'm
guys.
glad he got it out.
I got it out. Eve went out into the forest with talking to somebody, so I don't know.
Eve got caught slipping, you guys.
No,
Eve got caught
Eve-
slipping.
Eve went to the snake
Yeah.
and she spoke to the snake.
And she got confused.
Exactly.
She got caught slipping.
Got caught slipping in there.
That's
That
the
is-
answer I was looking for. That's it. Very simple. Don't take
Yeah,
it
she got
personal.
caught slipping.
You were
There's
taking it
nothing
personally.
personal. I said, I don't want an Eve. I want a Trinity. That's what I want. I wanted to jump off the walls and fight for me. Next question.
Oh
Anyways,
my gosh.
This got
Everything
really
again.
personal. This has nothing to do with
Hey, we make it all about Will. He can't handle it.
He has an answer
I
for
know.
everything.
I have an answer for
like
everything.
as long as you're asking him questions, he will be able to answer it like to the fullest extent.
Yeah, he
he
plays it
always
safe.
has an answer. Yeah.
He
Happy
plays
Loves
it,
have
and
an
he
Yeah.
stays in the Matrix. Go ahead, hook up with Trinity this season. Woo, woo, Trinity! I can't wait to meet ya. Oh
No, but I am rewind. I want to say something again. I want to say
double down.
No, really, I think all this like women empowerment stuff, it gives me anxiety. Like I'm like all about human empowerment. And what's happening right now is men aren't standing up because these women want to take the reins all the time and they want to run stuff and they turn masculine and they want to be like bosses. Like,
I didn't
sure,
say this. I didn't say that, you guys. So don't cancel me.
Sure, you can say, okay, yeah, I'm the CEO of a company. I'm not trying to run everything. Like, I need people to help. I need a man to do things too.
If y'all heard Mama D, how she talks about how men need to stand up, she being quiet right now.
Yeah,
but on the real, it really is. I feel like men, they are too busy looking at, well, what are you doing? Like what are you doing? And so you stay there. And I used to be that way. Like, what are you doing for me? And I come with all this and and really in the beginning, go back to the Bible. Eve came out of his rib and he already had a garden. So it's like, work on your garden, and then you can have something to give to Eve. But a lot of us, we don't got a garden.
There's no garden.
I don't have a garden. There's no garden.
There's no garden. And the thing is, these men out here are lacking leadership. And I have 2 little boys. I need them to be leaders.
Do not introduce them to Eve, please.
And I don't know where I'm going with this conversation.
Poor Trinity.
But what I'm basically saying is I just see so many masculine women out here, and it's like they need to kind of tone it down a little bit, like to allow someone to lead. And
I think that happens through
size matters.
I think that happens through self-development and self-love and self-care and all those different things, and honestly being loved at a different type of level. Moving on.
And with a masculine season, that's the whole point. You can act like a man behind the scenes, but in person, when you are a woman, God gives you heavy favor. So I'm grateful I'm a woman.
Yeah.
But I'm not Eve or a Trinity. Sorry. Not sorry.
Back to what you said, size matters. So we have really large billboards in Times Square.
Right.
They're huge. We have the Nasdaq building.
Nasdaq, yeah.
Or you can have a tiny billboard on a side street in Orange County if you want. It's up to you.
And then there's some, and also that we just launched, obviously. We have access in Vegas now that Kendra was on. We have some also now in Nashville, Tennessee as well. And there's some other things in the remnants coming to LA. That we can't.
Oh yeah.
That we can't talk about.
Well, there's a lot going on. I mean, we got the wallscapes that we have access to now as well. You know, as I mentioned, there's a building over there that we have access to the billboard without the middleman. So a lot of fun stuff coming up.
As we head. What are you about to say, Jen?
We're all with our mouths open today. Masculinity's gone, people.
I was going to hit a high note. I was going to sing to you guys. No, I was going to say.
You better cut that out, by the way, Serge.
Edit that out.
That's the clip right there.
I was going to say the daily rates for the Nashville sign.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I was excited about that.
No, and I feel like a lot
that gets you excited.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because people that go to perform there, artists and stuff like that, you know, they go for like the day and they want to have their experience in front of that. That sign's huge. When I was just there, I wanted to be on it. I didn't want to be on a billboard. And I was like, wow, that'd be so amazing. Like to have the show on there, and wow, it was just so big. Thought it was cool. I don't know. Anyways.
Can you repeat that last line?
It was so big.
The billboard, that is.
The billboard.
People love something that's big.
Yeah.
I know you do too.
Yeah. And then we also have the vinyl board.
That was a clip right there too. Mama D is getting me right now.
This is going to have to all be cropped, honestly. This is
it's going to have to be really chopped up.
You can't be talking about Adam and Eve and the Trinities, and then you're talking about all this weird
I love a
stuff.
good cropped.
What?
I love a good crop.
Crop top?
Yeah. That's a clip. I love a good crop. Anyways.
But we also have the other side of the Nashville sign, which is a vinyl board.
Right.
Which is stagnant and it's up for a month. So that's cool too. So we have the digital and then we have the vinyl back to back. And if you have the budget, I mean, we could do a lot of amazing things.
Also, shout out to the Billboard Moguls. That's something that we've been instituting and building that up. We have a few people that have been getting some billboard, interest, and one of our moguls is in the midst of, getting some boards pulled. So it's a new thing that we've enacted, and I'm believing, with Surge, I can enact, a good 50 to 100 moguls because people want to know. They want to know more about how the functions of it, right? And how our minds work and how our mentalities work. And that brings me to kind of the final point is if you were trying to get into being a billboard mogul or getting into the billboard business, what is a couple things that you would tell somebody in order to do it?
I would say
Persistence. I mean, it really is persistence. You really have to come in with a very great and strong pitch with what exactly it is what we do with our services and what makes us and creates us to be so different from a traditional billboard company, but also just be very persistent and follow up. So in that case, the closure of the billboard is exactly what they want and what they signed up for. So in that case, we can have them have them get us referrals, or in this case, come back to us and just keep repeat business going on and on and on.
Repeat clients.
Uh-huh.
I guess I don't even look at this like a sales pitch. I don't look at what I do as I'm looking for clients. I would say experience it. Put up a board yourself. Do the billboard truck yourself. Do these experiences yourself. You tell me what it feels like, because so awesome.
Will and Deanna are doing all the work internally. That's the truth, people.
So not true.
Jenlebrity just stays home eating chocolate bonbons on her couch, people.
I'm at the beach, like umbrella in my drink.
Watching the sunset.
Watching sunsets, frolicking through meadows.
I'm in the dungeon and go to the gym.
Yeah, I'm like, where are you, Will? Why is this not done? No, but really just experiencing the billboard, I feel like it's a feeling. And as Giselle was saying, it's like you're basically like a creative that's providing this and showing your clients the experience of what you have experienced. And then what we're doing is we're adding all these other services onto it where we're making that experience even more amazing than what we felt when we first did it. And I know that our first 20 boards that we launched in Orange County, how exciting was that? Just seeing, or even that board that we did on the 15 freeway in Vegas when we were driving to Vegas. That board was so huge. And just standing in front of it and seeing our faces on it was unbelievable. So I say experience it and then get back to me, and then you'll be the best billboard mogul ever.
I love it.
And by the way, we do need to create an actual photo album with all the billboard campaigns that we've done. Because I'll tell you this, within the first 20 boards, guys, if you go to all the past boards, and again, this is what I love to do.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh, no. This is what I love to do, people. Again, we always talk about our tagline for Billboards Inc, the show, ego gets you in and ego
gets you out.
Takes you out. But in this case, if you go to all the old boards, guess who your centerpiece is in all those boards?
Me?
Yes.
Really?
You got the best spots in all the billboards.
I did.
Go
no
look at them.
No one likes
go
me.
Look at them.
No wonder I have no friends anymore. I just hang out with you guys and my kids. I know everyone's mad because I was on all the boards in the best spot.
Yeah, you were.
Who put me in those spots?
You did.
Wow.
At the very
and she talks
hold
about
my legs, people. Hold me up.
Yeah, exactly.
At the very end, she would always come in. So we'd have to beg. Guys, you don't know. We'd have to always beg Jen to get inside the photo. No one knows that.
I stopped getting in it.
But yeah, she would. Me and Mama D would be like, "Please get in the board right now." No one knows.
And then she swoop right in the center front.
And I would die.
While Mama D's back there pushing the damn car. I'm like, what the hell here? But it's all good.
No, I did stop getting in. I was like, this is really. I mean, after the 20th board, it was kind of
a little excessive,
ridiculous.
Yeah. Speaking of the past, we want to those that have had issues, or maybe you've had some discrepancies with the new OC or possibly Billboards Inc. We want to offer you an olive branch. Get a free billboard space on a billboard truck. Come back home. Come back home. Mama D's always talking about redemption, and we don't have ego here. And we
wait, redemption's not for free though.
But if you have, we definitely want as Billboards Inc. Obviously not gonna have 100 people, but if you had, we desire. Me and Jenna were talking about it, and water under the bridge. Let's build. Mama D's always talking about building bridges, and so we want to build that bridge and have that olive branch out. And my last kind of 3 points for me is relationship, tone with clients, and then also the dream. Because if you didn't have a dream to be on a billboard, we wouldn't even be here. So all this studio came from a dream, and that dream came from God. So don't stop dreaming. Don't stop doing. Don't stop believing. And we are more
Then just a billboard.
Yeah. No, it's so true. He just generated his own clip. That's what he did.
I know. He wants, he's going to want Serge.
That's why I stayed quiet on my truck.
He's going to have Serge clip that later is probably what's
I
going to
know.
end up happening.
I know. It's going to be all about Will again.
Yeah.
All about
Would
Will.
you guys-
That's why he
Do you
said it
see
real
that?
slow.
Do you see that? Do you see how good I was?
He
And
said-
I'm a good host.
He's a good host. He wants his own talk show
Podcast.
now. I
He
think.
does.
He wants a talk show, I think. He wants to be like the next Jennifer Hudson. I want to say I'm working on my clip now.
Jennifer
What I'm working
Hudson,
on
if you
is-
hear us out there, we have Will of all trades here who wants to be a actual co-host or
Mom
host.
told me to sit in the seat, actually,
Host of
everybody
a show.
before this. She's like, oh, do you want to do this? And
He's
I was
like, yes, absolutely. I
sure.
want to do this without a doubt. For sure.
I'm just doing my
He said
job
yes.
over here.
He said yes without even her finishing
I'm
the
just
line.
doing my job really right here, guys. It's all I do is what they want me to do.
and give
everybody
you free advertisement to Von Dutch too. So
Yeah.
why are you not wearing a Billboards Inc hat?
I know. What do you have against Billboards
I don't
Inc?
have anything against Billboards
No.
Inc, you guys.
You said you didn't like
Von
the
Dutch
hat.
is in, though, everybody. Von Dutch is way in. So
Is it?
Yes.
Since when?
Since ever.
That was from like 1985.
Yeah, it's back. Von Dutch and
It's back.
And
Yeah,
True
you're
Religion.
bringing it back.
True Religion and what's the other band that they got out there?
I love watching his body language, by the way.
I know because he gets uncomfortable.
Yeah, he gets uncomfortable, leg shakes. It's like, oh God, oh God.
Yeah, because he's like he says out loud that he's confident, but then like his body's like. He's-
You guys, this is behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, everyone.
This is the scenes.
This is
These
the
are
scene.
Behind
scenes,
the shenanigans.
not behind the scenes. What else do we have to talk about?
That was that was closing.
Oh,
That's why I
But that was
closed.
only 30 minutes.
so you wrapped it up without even wrapping
See,
it up.
Wrapped.
see what he did? He
That's
wraps
not
it
a
up.
wrap.
He wraps it up with the last words
Wrapped.
of Will of all trades. Oh my God.
How?
Free Willy
We went through everything. You
people.
wanna see what- check the phone. I went through everything. Check it.
You can't. You're not a good host if you can't keep the show going.
Yeah, you're 31 minutes in, boy.
31 minutes is perfect.
No, we have
No, it is not.
15
It's an
more
hour.
minutes.
We don't.
45 minutes.
He's fired. I'm going to be a host next time because I
my
can talk for like 10 hours. We'll have like 4 episodes if I was the host. I would interview you guys.
I did my job and I was strategic.
I know, but you're just doing it too precise. You got to do extra. You got to
My
give
job and I was
120,
Strategic.
not 98%.
Anyways, now let's get to the real stuff. since everybody wants to, Jen,
I'm
Jen,
keeping my mouth
Jen, I
shut
saw
and
you
I'm
got-
holding my
Jen,
gas,
Jen,
people. I'm holding
Jen,
my
I
gas.
saw you got in a car accident. Are you okay?
I'm not
People-
okay.
People want to know if you're okay.
No, here's the thing.
Oh, also, I have a new one. I have another one. Why do people always say that you're super mean? And why do people always say that Mama D is too
Why
direct?
do you want to bring that up on a podcast?
That's
Please,
what
let's
I'm
talk
doing right
about
now.
it.
We're
You
in
know
it.
what? I'm actually sick and tired of this because I have been in business, well, with the billboards for what, 3.5 years?
3 years.
And then I had a clothing line prior to that. We don't need to drop names and get street credit or anything for 11 years. And it's like everybody's just, their feelings just get so sensitive. And honestly, I'm working on my delivery, you guys. And I think what happens is people tend to read me incorrectly.
Well, you just said that people say I'm too direct. And
You
guess
are.
what? And guess what? You know why I'm too direct?
Are you
Do you
way
want to
too
know
direct?
Yeah,
why
Why,
I'm too
Mom?
direct?
Why,
Tell
Mom?
us.
Tell us.
Because I know the direction that I'm going in.
Yeah.
God has already given me the vision.
Yeah.
So I know where I'm going. So when you know when you're going somewhere, you're going directly there and you're not going to waste what? Time. Sorry, guys. Time is so precious to me. So if anybody tells me that I'm too direct, thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. There's a lot of people that don't like my delivery.
Well, I think too. I mean, you guys have taught me to be very direct. I mean, I got a little ding for that recently.
Yeah, you're
and,
just too sensitive. You're like a water sign. You're like crying in the background, and it's like it
how
doesn't
am
help
I
in business.
Crying.
Like I'm too direct, but at least I get things done and I execute and I make sure it happens and I follow up. But you're like, oh, help. I don't know what's going on.
There's that masculine.
know.
There's that
There we
masculine.
go.
that we're
And then
talking
it
about
always,
everybody.
There we
turns into
go.
like a sign. It's always like, oh, what's your horoscope or
Yeah.
your sign? And it's like,
No.
no, this isn't a sign anymore. This is an issue. This is a character trait.
No, it is a character trait. Because again, someone like Will, He is very talented, which I will give that to him all day long.
Here we go.
Thank you, Mother.
This is
I
where
appreciate
it
that.
You know,
started.
talented
Thank
to
you,
a point
Mother.
where
I
he
appreciate
doesn't
that.
think he needs directions. And you remember how a little kid is when they see the model or they see it, on the picture. Oh, I could put it together. I don't need the directions. And then all of a sudden they put it together and it looks like what it
actually, I
should look
do
like.
love doing
But
that.
then all of a sudden, when you need it to function, it doesn't function. So
Oh.
yes, Will, follow directions, and believe me, you will get the full function of what it is, of what you need. And again, what is it you want? What is it you need? You need it to work, and you need it to transpire over and have direction, because you know which direction you're going into.
And this is how she talks to me, you guys, like literally on
You
the phone.
started this whole entire conversation.
Well, this is the segment. This is where we're going. This is the
Yeah,
this is
because
called,
the segment
this is
wasn't
called
over.
Beep behind the beep.
Yeah, this is the real
What do you
stuff
guys
that
feel
we
about
deal with.
circle backs? This is just rapid fire.
Oh, yeah.
Just rapid
This is
fire.
right. We can
Oh,
go
Rapid
for it
fire.
right
This
now.
one
I mean,
right
I'm
here.
willing to get up on this table and
This
table
one
dance
right
for you
here.
guys right now.
Circle back
Woo!
queen.
Circle back queen. Are you a circle,
Circle
back
back
queen?
queen.
Are you
Oh
a-
yeah, circle
Here she
back
is.
for sure.
Yep.
Circle back, you know why?
Yep. Here.
Because how many chances does God give us?
70 times 7.
Thank you. So,
Bible quote.
so when you
What one
circle, when you circle
Forgiveness.
back, what do you get to see? You really do get to see God.
You get to
'Cause
see the whole neighborhood when you
Yep.
circle back.
You circle back and you get to see people for who they really are. And when you get to see people for who they really are, now you have the choice to no longer
Do
circle
I
back.
want to or not circle back?
I just don't have time to circle back. Honestly, I'm moving so fast forward that I think there's a scripture about that too. Is it? Is there one?
Is it don't look back and you'll become
I don't
pillar
know.
of
There's one
salt?
about it though. I'm pretty sure there's
Hey,
nothing about
Lot's
circling
wife.
back.
That's
Lot's
true.
wife, yeah.
Lot's wife, when she turned back.
She became a pillar of salt.
Yep. And God
But
warned
that's the
her.
thing. Like, how can you move forward if you look back, right? Like,
You
literally,
can't keep
physically.
moving
Like, how can
back.
you, like, physically?
You
that's like,
can't. It's a setback. You have to be focused in God's purpose and you just know what you're doing
Direct.
and you keep going.
I-
Because you're so confident in what it is, like you said 2 minutes ago. If you keep, you're going to keep being pulled back. And half the time it's the devil that's trying to pull you back. And then you get distracted.
Yeah, I got distracted.
What do you think about
last season.
circling back, Will?
I'm a horrible person at it. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
knew it,
super
I know.
horrible. I'm like the audience. I'm super honest. I'm
We're back to Eve again.
I'm developing a language of how not to circle back, and I also know that I have a deep knight syndrome, Superman syndrome that I feel like a lot of.
You haven't saved me yet.
The hero syndrome. She said that to you like 5 years ago. I
Yeah, I'm
think.
still dealing with it.
Yeah, you haven't learned.
It happens.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't saved Mama D yet. I do pray for
No,
her, though.
you do pray. You do pray for
I've
me,
gotten
so-
better at that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no,
Instead of throwing darts.
Yeah.
no, Mama D used to be really hard on me, you guys. Like,
See, he's noticed how more light
He keeps
I've been on
saying
him.
it. I think he needs to talk his way through, actually.
this is my therapist session.
I know.
right now.
You keep talking about how she's hard on you.
I think every great man needs or
A
every,
Mama D.
yeah.
Needs a Mama D.
No,
there she is,
because-
guys. Every
it's-
great man needs a Mama
Yeah,
D.
because like because
I am a man.
like you remember Spider-Man, like you remember Spider-Man and Madam Web, and she would always go off on him and stuff when he would like go to the dimension and stuff, and she'd be like, "You think you're Mr. Spider-Man? You know everything," and he'd be like, "Yes, I am Spider-Man," but she'd like, "I'm taking you to this other dimension," and then he would go through his like set of steps, and then he would come back to Madam Web, and then she was right the whole time. That's how Mama D is.
Oh yeah, I web all day long.
She definitely knows the future. I have to say that because she has definitely said stuff out loud and then it happens and I'm like, what?
She's prophetic for sure.
How did she know that? Even you rewind back to the question you just asked me about the car accident. She goes, "Can I ask you what kind of car hit you?" Actually, let me answer that. Was it a truck? Was it a Toyota Tacoma truck? And I'm like, yeah.
She's being real. She's being real.
Literally, like, and she's done that with so many things. And I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. But
Yeah, no, it's deep. I have
no,
a-
it is really deep. It's really, really deep.
No, it's very deep. I just have a random funny question. What do you guys think about all the leather in the country that you guys been seeing on social media
Oh,
from
God.
everybody? Everybody's doing country. You guys have always done country. You guys have done leather. I'm just doing these are just what the fans questions. They want to know. Is everyone a cowgirl?
Hee-haw!
It's a country summer. Yeehaw.
I'll lasso you up.
I think people just go with their
heart's desires.
I think they just go with the wave. They don't know how to create their own wave, and they just go with I don't know. Probably feels good. Country's like makes me happy. Like when I, like, don't get me wrong, like I like some ghetto rap music, like with cuss words and all that. But country,
Doesn't everybody?
it doesn't feel like intrusive. Everyone's like happy and like
Until they talk about the guitar and him losing his wife and
the car broke down, yeah.
and the bourbon.
The dog ran away. It's like sad. You like connect with the person. You're like, oh, that's me. It's awful. But yeah.
Also,
There's no ego. It's just like you're really broken down.
Yeah. Also, Mama D, you're a dancer. We had no idea.
Oh, yeah. No, not
She's
just
really
her.
good.
Everybody's a dancer.
Oh, everybody's
Everybody
I
is
had no idea.
officially a dancer.
No, but Mama
online
D's
now.
been dancing. They're all copying her.
They're
because
copying Mama D's
she's been
ways.
dancing for like 3 years. Like,
Yeah, no, I know.
If you
And-
guys go like every 5 clips, there's a bit of a dance.
Mama D's been a dancer since day one.
So y'all are copying Mama D out
yeah,
there.
but now everybody does those.
But hers was like choreographed, and it's like Mom, why do you do it, and when do you?
Because her
feel
knee's
do
about
it?
to go out.
Well, yeah, there is a
Yeah.
fact there. I definitely have to say, since the age of probably 7, I was a cheerleader, performer, so always was very aware of the whole fact of being able to move with your body and express through dance. But fast forward, serious, and I'm being on a serious note. God has definitely shown me when you were a little girl, you danced. Now you dance for me to keep your body in the placement of where you need to go, again, direction, because quite honestly, I don't want to go through any more knee surgeries. And the only way to keep your body flowing is through dance and praise. And there is a couple of scriptures in the Bible that do talk about
Dance like
dancing,
dance.
and you receive healing not only through your body, but through your spirit and your mind. So God has shown me through dance, he continues to heal my mind, my body, and my soul. So that's why I dance.
I love it. I love seeing just, we all have talents, right? We all have gifts. We all have abilities. But when someone like at Mama D space, you know what I mean? Because you don't get to have fun. I
She
think
gets
that's
to have fun,
No,
Will.
but I think
I have a
She's
lot
not.
of fun.
know.
She's alive.
No.
So what do you mean?
No, I'm saying
You didn't say it right.
Listen
It was
to-
like weird.
listen to the thought, you guys. I am the host.
He's like already planning your
Listen to
funeral.
the thought.
It's already planned. Don't
He's
worry.
like,
Listen to the thought, you guys.
And paid for.
What?
when you get
So no GoFundMe. Thank you.
oh my God.
Oh, yeah. No
Just never
GoFundMe.
Anywho.
No.
whatever. Just don't even finish that line. I don't know. It felt really
I'm
weird.
finishing the line, you
I
guys.
feel super uncomfortable for some
When you
reason.
get to a certain level and status in life, you stop having fun. And I'm starting to kind of feel that.
He's already feeling it at 30.
For sure. I get why people stop smiling. I get why they stop
Yeah, I know.
having like a bliss, because it's like there's deadlines. I got to take care of my family. I got a team I got to take care of. There's no reason to laugh, to jump, to do all the things that you did
Yeah.
before, to go all these things. And to see with all the prep, she came in with that, and she still has the bliss and the spirit. And that's why I feel like why I need God, you know what I mean, every single week, is because you kind of lose yourself a little bit. I mean, if we want to talk about the trajectory of the past 3 years, I used to be a lot more jokey and funny, you know what I mean, to get
You
through
lost
things.
it all.
The process, I feel like, of just evolving as a human being, right? You have to go this way. You can't skip around it.
So the moral of his story is be nice to your mom and dad this weekend. Spend time with them. Mother's Day is on
Shout out all the
Sunday.
mothers.
Be kind to your mom.
I love a good
Share
mother.
time with your mom. Give your dad a hug, because being a leader is hard. Hard work when you have a family and kids. No, because what you're saying is very accurate.
Yeah.
Especially when you have children to take care of and sports and you have all these things that you have to do. Like the deadlines are real. You really won't be smiling.
So,
Smiles.
I don't
All of a
know,
sudden,
but
the
I'm going
smiles
out
go
with this
away.
podcast with the dance. That's for sure. It's like
Mama D's gonna wrap it up before Will
Mama
has
D's
another
are
chance to
on.
wrap it
Mama
up.
D's. Ooh,
Um,
ooh, Mama
so we're
D's are
gonna wrap it up.
on.
We're gonna wrap it up right now. You guys have heard the good, the bad, the ugly, the dancing, the not dancing, the leather, the cowboy.
Yeah.
The Eve and the Steve.
The apple. The billboard.
The billboard,
Big, the small.
the small,
And size
the ugly,
matters, people.
and size matters
Thank you for tuning in.
to
Billboards Inc.
Billboards Inc.
You're
Will's
No,
been
that's-
wanting to get
than
out here
just
since we
a
started.
billboard.
Let's do the sexy voice. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of our podcast here on Billboards Inc.
We're more than
Than
just
a billboard. You've been wanting to leave since we got here.
Sometimes
You
you just got
wrapped
to
it
wrap
up
it
like
up.
4
It's
times.
wrapped.